Hello everyone and welcome back again. In this lecture, we will study the types of the grounding system. There are three types which are common used for the grounding system. And they are number one, the foundation grounding, and number two, the circular grounding, and number three, the deep grounding. And here, as you see, this is the type of the foundation grounding. It is called the foundation grounding because I'm connect the earthing conductor to the foundation of the building or the structure of the building. A foundation earth electrode must be installed according to instruction of any new building with electrotechnical installation, and it is the best solution from an electrotechnical and corrosion protection point of view, and should therefore be preferably used instead of any other type of earthing. The earth conductors form a loop must be installed along the outer edge of the base plate and enclosed in structure concrete at least 30 kg per meter. And if the rain force is provided, it is the must have electrically conducting connection to the earth's conductor every 5 meters. The foundation earth electrode must be carefully planned and installed. As you see here, I'm installing this metal conductor inside the structure of the foundation. I'm connect this plate, and after the boring finish, only this plate will be appear. And here also this is the main rules to installing the foundation grounding. Number 1. The earth conductor cross-section must be at least 25 mm. Steel, bright or galvanized steel. Profiles or steel cables are suitable. The earth conductors must be connected to form a loop and installed along the outer edge of the base plate. Number 2. The earth conductor must be enclosed in at least 50 mm of structured concrete. This cover ensures the earth conductor is protected from corrosion. And number 3. The earth conductor connection must pass through short circuit and lightning surge current. Their design must conform to the standards and be impeccable from electrotechnical point of view. In addition, the earth conductor must have an electrically conducting connection to the reinforcement every 5 meters. And number 4, the possibility of conversion with earth conductor made of reinforced steel. Make sure you mark the conductors prior to the concrete casting. Number 5, the bright and galvanized steel may not be guided outside the concrete. The corrosion will destroy the conductors. And finally, the connection points must be made of corrosion resistant material, and the change of the material in concrete is possible without problems. And as you see here, after I'm installing the metal, I'm connected it to the 50 mm diameter plate. And here is this picture after I'm finished from pouring or casting the concrete work. Here appear my plate, and I make a cover for safety. After that, here in the last picture, I can connect directly my earth conductor to this plate. And for the second type of the grounding system, which is the circular grounding, I drill a hole around the building, as you see here in this picture. I make a trench or holes around the building, and after that I should install a pair copper wire. As you see here, this is a pair copper wire, And here he mentioned that the minimum cross-sectional area must be 50 mm. And after that I make a loop by this pair copper wire around the building, and I can adding a copper rods to this loop to enhancing from the resistance value. And after that I can take a conductor to the main grounding busbar or distribution panel to distribute the earthing conductors for all equipment. And if we wanna to install the circular grounding, we must consider that the 80% of the rings for the circular earthing must be installed underground. And also, if this is not possible, the missing links exceeding 20% and 20 meters must be compensated for more than 20%, or more than 20 meters may not be missing under any circumstance. And also, if the compensation is designed with earth rod, the length of the rod used counts width. And finally, the third type of the grounding system is the deep grounding. For the deep grounding, I'm only install an electrode or copper rod inside the ground. I can install it vertically as you see in this picture, or with the slope. If I install it in the vertical shape, the electrode length must be at least 2.5 meters. And also here, and also if I wanna to install my electrode in horizontal advancing, I must consider that the maximum electrode length must not exceed 15 meters. And also the distance between the surface of the ground and the edge of the electrode must be minimum 0.7 meters. And after that, as I'm do for my previous grounding system, I take a connection from the electrode and I take it directly to the main ground busbar or distribution panel. And here also, if I want to install the deep grounding system, I must consider that I must choose the copper the copper pair cable with minimum cross-section area 50 mm, and also all the earth conductor connection must be able to duct through the short circuit currents and lighting circuit currents. And finally, for the deep earth electrode must reach an effective electrode length of at least 2.5 meters. An adjoining earth electrode must be installed at the distance of 1.5 times of the electrode length. If the length of this electrode is 2.5 meters, here the distance between those electrodes must be at least 1.5 multiplied by 2.5, which is the length of this rod.